Most coaches and info product sellers are stuck chasing views. But what if I told you that just 500 views could make you $5,000 to $15,000 per month? In this video, I'm going to break down the exact strategy that top online coaches, info product sellers, and experts are using to scale to $50,000 to $100,000 per month using hyper niche YouTube videos and zero fancy editing. We are talking no ads, no funnels that confuse people, just straight value that builds trusts, converts viewers into high ticket clients, and runs 24/7 while you sleep. You will see how Carson Reed built a six-figure per month offer with just 3 videos a week. The exact hyper niche channel structure you can copy today, and a step by step breakdown of how to turn videos into booked calls and booked calls into $3,000 to $10,000 sales. If you are an online coach, info product seller, agency owner, or an expert, this is the only video you need to watch this month. Let's dive in. Carson has built a $200,000 per month coaching brand using a very simple and effective funnel. No fancy tactics, no daily posting grinds, just a lean system. We are breaking it down step by step to exactly understand how he does it. Firstly, what's his funnel? It's very simple. So, his funnel consists of a very simple traffic system, which is his YouTube content. His YouTube content is like a free training page where he posts very valuable content. He has a value first content approach when it comes to his YouTube videos, long form, pure value, and it basically trains people and nurtures people. Then, if someone likes his video and acts on his CTA, where they fill out a few questions and they book a call. Then, on the sales call, they exactly know who he is and what he's trying to do. So, he hard pitches his high ticket offer and then he closes. We'll understand everything step by step in detail. Firstly, let's understand his YouTube first strategy, why he chose YouTube, what he is doing on YouTube, and how you can do that too, right? So on YouTube, he has a simple hyper niche channel strategy. A hyper niche channel is a YouTube channel that solves one specific pain point for one specific audience. You don't need 100,000 subs. You just need 2,000, 1,500 subs. He has grown from 0 to 13,000 subs in a few months' time because of his content. Because he hyper niches his content towards one segment of the audience, tries to be the go to problem solver for that one specific section, that is AI agency, people who want to start an AI business. This is the hyper niche advantage I'm talking about. You don't talk to everyone, you talk to one person with one big problem, and you own that corner of the internet very deeply. So, one specific problem for one specific person. Here lies your hyper niche power zone. Here you'll play effortlessly. Why? You already know what's going on in the space, you already know your shit, right? So there are very few people in your space that you need to compete with. And if you over deliver, then all your competitors in a very small niche, then you win. And your space can never be saturated because your niche, your specific pain point is unique to you and your viewers. Of course, there'll be competition, 2 to 3 to 10 people, even more. But still, that place that you'll hold will still not be saturated, right? So this is exactly where you play in. This is exactly why you'll succeed. Let's understand how his funnel works. So his videos have no viral edits, just straight talking head videos, exactly like this. Each video solves one specific problem. Each video is a 14 to 15-minute deep dive into a problem that his audience is facing, or a way which can be used by his audience to move forward in their own journey. He builds high upfront value that actually helps him building trust long term. Carson's niche is people who want to build an AI agency, AI business, right? So this is his videos, very simple, straight talking head videos. How to make FU money selling AI to local businesses, fastest way to $10,000 per month, $400,000 selling AI services at 18, just copy me. How to close $10,000 deals to local businesses. Very simple, straight to the point, solving exact problems. Next, how to create hyper niche videos like him. So pick your hyper niche. You don't need to be cluttered. If you are cluttered in choosing your niche, if you are choosing multiple things, if you are trying to do multiple things, you will not succeed. It needs to be one thing, one problem that you're solving. And the most important thing is it should be linearly growing. Because if the content that you have stops after 5 to 10 videos, it's not niche, right? It's like a short story, which isn't a niche actually, right? So you, based on your hyper niche, you find viral video formats in your niche. You use the same format to record your version and you post 3 to 4 times a week. Every video takes less than 2 hours and you focus on value more than visuals because it's mostly about trust and nothing else. This is the simple math. You get 500 to 3000 views, you close 1 to 3 people easily out of that, and each ends up paying you $3000 depending upon your offer. So 500 to 3k views, 3 to 15 calls booked, and 1 to 3 closes can make you $9000 per video if everything goes in your favor. How will everything go in your favor? Everything will go in your favor only if you start posting consistently. Consistency is rewarding, especially here, because statistically on YouTube, if people watch your face more than 7 hours, they are more likely to buy from you. How will you get that 7 hours? You get that 7 hours by constantly popping up on their feed. So, 3 videos a week is very, very important. Value is very, very important. If you make superficial content, people will discard you out, right? So there is no chance that people will watch you again if you don't deliver them content in the first go properly. So whatever you have to say, value is very, very important. So make sure that you know your shit. Next is nurturing and converting. So stories are the key nurturing tool. With YouTube, if you also have an Instagram, there you can actually nurture people through your stories. On your stories you will have testimonials, how it changed your life, and a lot of other stuff where people will get nurtured. YouTube content is also the biggest value filter and the biggest nurturing tool, because no one is going to watch through a breakdown of a business where you are exactly breaking down the offer, you are exactly breaking down the target market, and it's boring stuff. People who are genuinely interested will watch it through the end, right? So YouTube content is the biggest value filter. Then qualification form filters out for serious buyers. No time is wasted on the call with broke leads. This is exactly how you nurture and qualify leads. Once the lead passes through the qualification form, they hop on a call. That's exactly where he pitches how he can help them start an AI agency. He digs into the pain points, clarifies goals, presents offer as a bridge, and then hard pitches whatever he has to sell, and then closes. He scaled it up by doubling down on his YouTube videos, possibly adding retargeting or upselling, and then delegating delivery. And this is exactly why it's working in 2025, because each video is like a free training or a VSL. They have already watched your long form content, they exactly know who you are, and they exactly know what they are buying. So you don't need to overcomplicate your funnel, because trust is the only funnel you'll ever need. And value content on hyper niche channels help you solidify that trust with pure value. There are no fancy edits flying around. There isn't superficial content. This is exactly just you are portraying what you already know in a way that they can use, right? And using this process, if you are trying to rip people off, it won't work, because people who actually want to watch hyper niche content are people who are genuinely interested in what you have to sell, right? So this is all about hyper niche channels, and this is exactly what we can do to help you build and scale your coaching business to 100,000 or $200,000 per month in the next 90 days. So we firstly identify what's your hyper niche and hyper needs, and basically your audience potential. So deep clarity on the person, their hyper needs, and the audience potential. Who are you? Your skills, your expertise, your personality traits, your content style and comfort zone, whatever you are comfortable with. What have you done earlier? Past projects, revenue, milestones, audience size, etc. Hyper needs discovery. What are you truly solving and how does it exactly fits into the YouTube algo? What does your audience urgently wants? Then we align, and then we position your strengths for high leverage outcome. So we choose a content angle and positioning strategy, choose one to two core pillars, basically your narrative, and identify signature content formats for your YT, for your YouTube content, shorts, email, your audience and offer fit. What's your cleanest high ticket offer? How clean it can be? If everything that you need to make $100,000 is videos and a qualification form, we easily go through that, right? And we focus on how to deliver that quality of value content, how to position you as it is inevitable in your niche to ignore your content, right? And most importantly, your funnel strategy, no matter how easy can be. So map the exact content to client system, top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel, or just a simple funnel, video to clients, right? So usually on the top of the funnel, it's more about content, content hooks, visibility systems, how valuable your content is it exactly fitting in the YouTube algo, and how are you going to be discovered. Middle of the funnel is lead magnets, free stuff, community, value drops. Initially we don't do community because initially when you have less subscribers, initially when less people are watching you, high ticket offers are the way to go. But once you have a huge audience, community makes a lot more sense. Next, bottom of the funnel are DM automation, sales call, webinars. We complete give you the assets for everything that you need to close high ticket clients. And then a execution roadmap for the next 90 days with milestones. So content, weekly content plans, video strategy, batching structure, distribution, how we'll distribute the content, video strategies of what's exactly working, funnel tasks, so page builders, emails, automations, how to collect emails, different automations, conversion milestones, revenue and leads per month, who does what, delegate and DIY plan with resources of exactly how we can help. So if you want to build and scale in the next 90 days, $100,000, there's a call booking link below and we can schedule a call. We can talk there of exactly how we can establish everything that I just talked about. And you can also build yourself a brand, a coaching business like Carson Reed, or even better. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.